this old road less traveled leads to the open field. The breeze blows where we go, all of the world stands still.
Sometimes healing yourself doesn't need to be complicated. Let's take my example these days. Nothing excites me. There's nothing I'm looking forward to, nothing I want to do, and no one I want to see. Staying in bed is the most tempting scenario I can think of. Yup, in our societies we call it depression, a word that gets a bad rap when in actuality, de-pression, removing the pressure. I think it's a very healthy mechanism. At this point, I wonder how will I ever feel passion again. I feel numb inside. But there's this one thing I keep seeing in my dreams night after night. Water, water, water. Among all elements, it's the cleansing power of water that's calling me. So here I come.
How can I feel you in the violent minutes?
Each time I come here, the river looks so different. How funny to see it again and again. How everything in this world is ever evolving. That nothing is permanent except change. Nothing will ever be the same again. Water heals my heart. She reminds me that I too can flow past any obstacle without diminishing my power. Water can, in time, soften the hardest rock.
Now water can flow or it can crash. Be water, my friend.
There's a question I like to ask myself. What brings me joy? And sometimes this simple question just makes me go blank. When that happens, it's my signal warning me that I just need to rest, sleep, and do nothing. Today, for instance, I know that I'll need a whole week of rest before I feel energized again. Every morning I'm patiently waiting for the sun to rise beyond the hill. And every time it feels like a new beginning. It's been far too long I've been neglecting the things that truly bring me joy. I'm always pushing myself so hard, tapping excessively into my yang, masculine energy. Even the red dots on my tongue claim it. Vanille, your body is clearly experiencing a yin energy deficiency here. I really believe in this saying, you are what you eat. I believe that whatever food, whatever drink you put into your body, that's going to have either good or not so good consequences on your mental health, emotional health, and of course, physical vitality. At some point years ago, I was so restrictive, so strict, so disciplined in my healthy diet. I would eat raw foods most days, no carbs, very few oil, and I completely destroyed my metabolism, first of all, and second, I developed really nasty food disorders, and I am still recovering from my years of food disorders. So while I'm eating very healthy every single day, organic foods, local as much as possible, it's still absolutely non-negotiable for me to have a sense of pleasure in my diet. And this brand, Cosmic Dealer, it is the perfect match for me. They make these really healthy coffee alternatives, and they make them with adaptogenic mushrooms. Everything they sell is just so beautiful, healthy, and high vibe. They have these crazy dark chocolate squares. The most exciting is they ship worldwide, and I managed to have a discount code for my tribe for you guys. It's down below in the description.
Announcing the activation of
Quantum jumping. It might sound like something straight out of a science fiction novel, but it's actually a fascinating concept that completely transformed my life. Maybe it's gonna sound too out there for some, but this current 3D palpable reality you and I are experiencing right now is not the only reality existing. Just like in the movie Inception, there are multiple realities all happening at once. Quantum jumping refers to the idea of leaping into a reality where a higher version of you exists, a version of yourself who's already conquered the obstacles you might be facing now. It's about embodying the highest version of you.
For example, today, instead of getting lost on TikTok and ending up feeling down, I chose to take a small but powerful action to recharge my batteries. By choosing to give myself some love with this sacred ritual, I am quantum jumping into a higher timeline. I am incarnating a higher version of myself. It was obviously not a surprise that the whole day that followed my ritual was filled with such positive events and energies. The decisions I make today will determine what happens next. So the question is, what version of myself am I choosing to incarnate today? What action can I take that will both benefit my present and future self? After the hectic solar eclipse energies we all received in April, I feel such a strong need to move my body. Weightlifting, shaking, running, dancing. At this point, any method will do to release the stagnant energy that wants to come out of me.
Jump again! Woo!
Letting go of the old and making room for the new. You know, it doesn't matter where you're at in life. There's one thing you can never go wrong with. Whatever sets your heart on fire, make it your #1 priority. Go keep that flame alive.